until I saw that. Amazon renewed Apple. Ding! Hello race fans. Welcome to a sweaty episode of Neil's Pallet Fantasticness. I wasn't going to do a video, and now I am, because I was just emptying this pallet. This pallet has been sat in my office for the whole time since we've had all these large pallets. Now, the last thing with the videos have been really slow coming, and it's just been head down, backside up, trying to just get all through the workload that we've got. One of the last videos or even posts that I put out was that we broke even on the $5.5 grand lot. That was the 22 or 24 pallets of these PC and wireless stuff. And the fact that it is doing super well. And we've still got about 14 or 15 pallets still left, virtually untouched. But this pallet has been sat in my office since day one because we ran out of room. When we brought them into the warehouse, 1 or 2 pallets had to come in here because we just didn't have enough room. And this was full of LCD monitors. I need to get a shot of it. So my intention this afternoon was just a quick pallet flip, 99p. These are all knackered monitors. Now, we had one monitor out of this, and that was one that I mentioned. I did a video on the other day about when I wrapped it up because somebody bought it for hundreds of pounds, but I wrapped the packaging. If you've not seen that video, have a look. I wrapped the packaging in amusing memes just to try and get the couriers to treat it a little bit nicer, and it got there okay. That was the only thing, the goodness out of that. We checked the first few monitors that were on the top and they were absolutely charred, and they've got big, you can see the LCDs are smashed. So my intention with this was literally just to get it listed as 99p. All these monitors, all knackered, but if they're of use to somebody, then bid away and take it away. And the last time I did that on a pallet was TVs, actually, all broken TVs. And it was like 50, 60 quid, but it was money for nothing. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm sure he went on to do whatever he did with it, and I hope he made money, which is fantastic. So I thought, okay, let's just turn these out, and I'm going, yeah, check, crack, 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 crack. And I started diving a little bit deeper, and actually, we come across, well, what is this monitor? Which is a decent Dell monitor. Take the wrapping off, and actually you can see it's still wrapped, most of it's wrappings, but that doesn't say anything because a lot of these are cracked in transit, so they still have all their factory packaging. Powered on, absolutely banging. This is fine. See if I can get a lead for that. So I'm like, okay, well, guess I've been lucky. That one's not broke. So I'm digging a bit deeper, and lo and behold, I kind of, right on the bottom layer, I uncovered this AOC gaming monitor, this curved gaming monitor. I'm like, what are the chances of that one still working? And sure enough, excellent, really cool looking monitor. Bear with. There you go, AOC curved monitor. Bing, no cracks, all the stands in, all the factory packaging, absolutely 100%. So I'm like, this, that's a bonus. No idea what the value is, but that's 2 working screens. Oh, it goes up and down as well, look. And then one of the last ones I pull out was this Iliama thing, and again, didn't look broken. Job is a good one. So that is a total of 4 monitors out of that pallet. They're all working, probably somewhere in the region of over £1,000, because one of them sold for, I can't remember, it's 400 or 600 quid, that big CAD one, and these are going to sell, well, you know, that's a conservative estimate. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm going to pack these up, and I've got a couple of other broken monitors out in there, and I'll put them all on the pallet and literally list it as all broken, 99p pallet, pick up. So I'm just going through a few of the other bits and bobs that are in here that have kind of been thrown in. Phone cases, glass. I thought, a 1 terabyte little memory card, what are the chances that it's actually genuine and is a terabyte on that little thing? There's a couple of those in there, and to be honest, I'll just send it with them. A little bit of a bonus, a lightning to US something or other. It's amazing what people, a Garmin box, I remember seeing this when it first arrived. I think Garmin watch it is, but it's empty. So I think, you know, somewhere along the line, somebody's literally just half-inched it out because it was on the top of the box. Or have they? What is this? No, they haven't. That is it. That's the Garmin Dubry. Oh my God, this pallet is the pallet that just keeps giving. I am shocked. Honestly, I looked in this box, and I'll show you why. I looked in this box when it first arrived, and it was, you know, well, the charging cable was bigger than the watch. I expected a big circular watch and think, oh, someone's just half-inched it and left the charger in there as a quick, whoosh, have that out the top of the pallet. Leaving what is a bubble wrap bag, little bit of plastic. I thought it was a strap. I honestly thought it was a strap. and the charging cable. And, well, you've just joined me right there. There we go. It is an actual Garmin something or other, and it looks brand new. And I think this says refurbished on it, refurbished unit. I guess we'll see if it charges, shall we? Oh, join me on this adventure, because I'm not even at the point where I actually wanted to show you, believe it or not. So I plug this in. Excuse my messy desk. So yeah, honestly, this pallet just keeps giving. And there we go. It powers up and it's charging. Can you see that? Oh God, come on, Neil, sort it out. Incredible. A refurbished, official refurbished Garmin unit from the factory with all the accessories and instructions, 100% working. So, wonder what that's worth. The real point of why I actually made this video and where I got to, because I was going through just the little bits of stuff, the 1 terabyte sticks that I really don't believe are 1 terabyte. Well, you know what? The rate this is going, I'll check it. I will check it. But I came to this rather inoculate looking box in the corner, and I literally was just to pile those boxes back in and go 99p listing until I saw that. Amazon renewed Apple. Ding! Up pricked my ears, and lo and behold, what I found in here. Ooh, gadgets. So we have an iPod Touch 4th Gen. Now, it's obviously been refurbished, renewed, nice and shiny. These are donkey's years old now and probably worth not much. But the simple fact of the matter is that I really didn't expect to find any Apple tech. Apple renewed, look at that. So I know what we're doing with these, because this is what we deal with all day long. The screen looks okay. I can change the screens. Oh, look. Ooh, that's deep. I can change the screens on these in my sleep. In fact, back in the day, we had 550 of these to replace the batteries on for a large company that did museum tours and restaurants. We did 550 of these battery replacements. They are not easy. The screens are glued down. Plug it in, see if it comes up. Is it likely to come up? Oh yeah, look! These, in fact, we repaired iPods for the Pope because the company we're dealing with dealt with supplying museum tours around the world with these iPods, and a lot of them had all pre-built museum software. Malbork Castle in Germany was one, and we had strings of tens of dozens of these iPods all playing the same Malbork Castle introduction as we were testing on the batteries. And the same thing, the Vatican, okay, about 50 or 60 or 70 of these iPods that we'd done all had the tour of the Vatican on, and you literally have the iPod and you have earphones in and you can tour the castle or the Vatican, and you can choose the language and it tells you, and it comes up with like the artwork or the things to look out for and the story and the music and the text. So there we go, we repaired iPods for the Pope. So anyway, going back to the whole point is the fact that this pallet and my afternoon has turned from just flipping a pallet for £1 and seeing where it gets to, full of knackered monitors, to something that is, I reckon, is going to sort of reap us about 1,500 quid. So there you go. That's pallet life for you. Like and subscribe. It's typical. When you don't plan on doing something, don't plan on videoing something, it turns out gold. I'm Neil. Thanks for watching. How funny is this? The 1 terabyte memory stick is actually a 1 terabyte memory stick. The Garmin Dubry has now powered up. The iPod Touch has also powered up.